Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. We have rockets, and we intend to use them. Boom, and boom. Away we go! And the fireworks never actually get set off, as boring as that happens to be. Whatever, though.
I see you carry Kane of notorious Cooper thief clan. Have you come here for revenge? To steal back the Thievius Raccoonus?
That was my plan at first, but now I'm more interested in putting an end to your avalanche extortion racket.
Why should you care if I bury a few worthless village in snow? You are a thief, just like me.
No, that's only half right. I am a thief from a long line of master thieves, while you're just a frustrated firework artist turned homicidal pyromaniac.
Insolent child. You shall pay dearly for your disrespect. Still, to honor your Cooper ancestry, I will send you to your doom with the beauty of my new firework technique, Flame Foo.
How corny. Okay, Panda, the homicidal maniac. Anyways, how are half these guys even acting as thieves? They're just kind of like doing stuff. Like, this guy just kind of makes fireworks and destroys things, but then how's that make him a thief?
Fiery wheel.
Anyways, this fight's, like all the others, actually pretty different, which is cool. But it's really underwhelming, actually, and probably the easiest fight I've actually played. This is, I think, the only boss fight I actually managed to beat on my first try. It is, actually, which is kind of weird. All you have to do to get to him in the first place is strafe a little bit. Then he gets one new attack every time you run up, or each time you run up to him. The thing is, there's still just as much time between his attacks, so all you have to do is just attack and then run back away from him, where he can't hit you. And if he starts cowering, just attack him and he'll knock you back, and you can start the whole thing again. But I don't know why there are tons of things to hide behind in this portion and all that. It seems kind of weird and unnecessary. But you can just run right up the stairs and it won't make a difference. Oh yeah, his new attack is Homing Chop, which doesn't really home very well. Like, at all. In fact, it isn't entirely open. I should probably be taking more advantage of that. Oh no, this guy's really bad at what he does. The only attack you actually have to look out for, really, is his chop, or not his chop, his wheel attack, which is actually the first one he has, and presumably supposed to be the easiest. So I think this is a rather peculiar design boss. I like the concept, but it just doesn't work out. I guess it's something that isn't pathetically easy. Oh, hey, actually hit me. Go away. Dude, your health is at 0. What are you doing?
Your skill with that cane is unparalleled.
Sly! I did a cross-analysis of the metal used in that high-tech blasting vehicle, and it turns out it can only be found in one place. The Krakatoa volcano in Russia. That's got to be where we'll find the 5th member of the Fiendish Five. So get what you came for and let's get out of here.
Yay, lag. But look at that, we're done with the 4th of the 5 fiends already.
Retrieving the Panda King section of the Thievius Raccoonus gave me a chance to learn about my technically minded ancestor, Otto Van Cooper. Not known for his physical dexterity, Otto relied on vehicles to aid him in his criminal endeavors. Armed with his designs, I was sure Murray would be able to make some cool modifications to the team van.
Total cop out. You'll see why later.
A frustrated Inspector Fox, having missed me coming down the mountain, threw the Panda King in jail, thus putting an end to his avalanche protection services and ensuring the safety of mountain villages throughout China. My gang and I took a little time off and did some shopping in Hong Kong. Thoroughly relaxed, we headed home to plan our next move.
Not much planning involved, really.
Okay, partner, this is it! A trip to Clockwork's lair!
I really wish I had the same ability as you, Bentley, to actually speak without using my mouth. Anyways, well, not like you guys could tell, you only hear my voice. Anyhow, let's go! Final area. And it's quite a different one, too, for a
We
number
were
of
on our
reasons.
way to the Krakkarov volcano in Russia. While looking over what little information I had on the final member of the Fiendish Five, I began to notice something. In the 4 parts of the Thievius Raccoonus recovered so far, several of the pictures depict a shadowy owl-like figure, which looks very similar to the police images of the mysterious Clockwork. Is this a strange coincidence, or is there something I'm missing?
Cold Heart of Hate. Kind of a weird name. But a nice place regardless. So, we don't really know how this guy acts as a thief at all, actually.
Hey, Sly! The road to Clockwork's fortress is blocked! Do me a favor and shoot out that lock for me, would you, pal?
So, you have the turret now. Also, so I should probably do real quick, because I don't think I did this earlier. Huh. Now then.
Whoa! Check out all those mines! Think you can blow them away and clear a safe path for us?
So this place is kind of rough. Actually, pretty much the entirety of Clockwork's place is pretty difficult, which is not something I mind too much. Although it does get pretty frustrating at some points. You also don't actually have to destroy all of these mines, but you can. But this part's just annoying.
My scanners indicate that Clockwork is holed up in that owl-shaped tower.
First things first, we've got hostile robo-falcons at 12 o'clock, Sly!
And this is why I despise these falcons. The reason being that they're actually ridiculously hard to hit sometimes.
That's no tower.
Like that.
It's a giant death ray. Sly, take out those rocks or we're in trouble.
I know. Because for some reason or another, those birds, whenever you try to shoot them, sometimes you'll actually have them go straight over your reticle like they've been doing just a moment ago, without actually getting hit, despite you holding the fire button down. The hardest part, I think, is right here. I'll destroy that. You need to get a really good head start on all these mines over here, so you can actually take out the rocks as well, because these rocks take a really while to actually. Darn it! And that's what I was talking about. And then this entire thing is one section. There are actually no checkpoints anywhere in the volcano, which is very annoying. It's just broken up into a couple of levels, although they're generally pretty short ones. Regardless, though, it's really a pain at times. It's really only that bad during this one level, though. I think this shooter is annoying. Although part of it might be because I'm actually playing this with a widescreen hack on. I think my vertical movement is faster than it should be, because I have a larger, not vertical, my horizontal movement is faster than it should be because I have a large horizontal area I'm covering.
That's no tower. It's a giant death ray.
Although it's still technically a 480p
We're in trouble.
4:3 on widescreen screen. Yeah, technical stuff. You will sometimes see that you don't actually have to destroy all the hazards at all.
Heads up!
You don't have to destroy any of those rocks at all. You always have to destroy all the falcons, though, which is the annoying part. Come on, go away. But you do have to destroy most of the mines. And you do definitely have to destroy all of these rocks. start being destroyed, please. And they can actually destroy some of the mines for you, too, so I guess as soon as you're able to, you should start destroying those rocks and then go for the mines, but either way works, I guess. And then we have a ton of hawks. Even better. Doesn't help that their explosions block your view. I'm just firing into a massive metal birds anyways, I guess. Ah, come on! I couldn't see that happening at all! I had no idea that was coming for me because I already saw a bunch of explosions. Their tell for attacking you is that they catch on fire, but you can't really tell that they're on fire when everything else is on fire. But yes, I was pretty much at the very end there, actually. That's basically the very end of this. That one last section there. So either I'm going to get through this just fine at some point without ever getting hit, or I'm going to have to keep playing through this until I get a little pretty lucky charm. It's like we take one more hit, which this game is kind enough to do for you. And believe me, it's very helpful here in Volcano. Anywhere in the volcano. Come on, die. There we go.
That's no tower, it's a giant death ray! Sly, take out those rocks or we're in trouble!
What's the point of a death ray when there isn't really anyone here? It's a freaking volcano. I don't think any people are going to be coming here because they want to be here. I just don't know what makes this guy a thief anyway. I don't think you're ever actually told, at least not that I recall. Oh, that's freaking mine. Thank you. Takes a delicate touch to be able to actually hit these mines sometimes. Go boom, please. Go boom, rock. Go boom. I don't have a space between you and me. Come on! Sidestep me anyways. Come on, let's go. Block! Please. I'm really annoyed by that one portion there just because the timing's so tight, but really, the only thing I'll actually complain about entirely is the fact that you just have such a difficult time using those birds for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why at all. But they just love to fly straight through your reticle while you're shooting, so that makes it feel like it's kind of luck-based as to where you can actually shoot these things. Like that. I guess the reason is because your projectiles only move so quickly, but that kind of ruins the whole point of being able to aim to shoot them in the first place. That's how it works. You just kind of have to be lucky enough to have your bullets intercept them wherever they are they're flying at. It also seems like it would be hard to get hit by those rocks.
Heads up! The Robo Falcons are back!
Come on. This was very bumpy all of a sudden. Hurry, stop bumping. It's something of a matter of how quickly you finish that one part, I think, with the hawk. I can't remember if they're hawks or not. With the birds, though. So if you don't finish that quickly enough, then you'll actually get to rock your mind or anything else. There. Now if I just get rid of the birds, I think that's the end of this level too. I mean, these levels here in the volcano are pretty short, all of them, but they're also gauntlets at the same time. Whoa. No, another firebird. Stop. Stop going all Phoenix on me. Only Phoenixes I want are Phoenixes of the right variety. Go away! Die! You jerk!
Shooting, Sly!
You shut up with your sarcasm, Murray! And now I get a pity horseshoe. Well then. Now that we have something to help us, I guess it should be kind of a given that I'll complete this on this front at least. Interestingly enough, I saw I managed to get pretty far in this level the first time I went through without ever realizing you can actually hold down the square button. So I was just smashing it the entire time. I don't know how I was actually managed to hit all the hawks when that happened, but it worked in some way or another. Come on, go away. Bye. But whenever you get the chance to hit something in advance, just start shooting in advance, I guess, because it's always useful. It's not like you can get hurt by trying to shoot something else in advance, so long as you're not neglecting your current duties to do it. Come on, go away. I'm hoping I can get through this portion unscathed, so I can... I'm hoping that I can get through everything until the last portion is unscathed. Well, no, I died on last time. Didn't have to get rid of that mine, okay. It's not always entirely obvious which mines you can and can't go without destroying. Come on, destroy the rock. Thank you. Because you can't entirely predict Murray's exact path on the road. You do have to destroy most of them at least. Come on. I'm shooting to a giant mass of metal, and I should be hitting at least some metal somewhere, sometimes. Hopefully enough to end up going all Phoenix on me, too. There we go! Much better!
Looks like we're in the clear.
I'm not.
Murray, that cave doesn't look tall enough for the turret to make it all the way through.
I don't know why there weren't, like, subtitles there, but basically what happened was...
to get through that security door on the far side of the cavern. The only way to unlock it is to analyze at least 60 of those hanging computers.
Would have been easy to get at them if Murray hadn't thrashed our new turret.
Yeah.
Yeah, won't be a problem. I can hack the computer's connection couplings so they'll fall to the ground. Then, Murray will have to run over them with the van.
Okay, Murray, remember to use our new battering ram by hitting the square button if anyone tries to keep you from those computers.
So we get a fancy new turret, just have it be destroyed immediately. But like usual, thing is, because of the widescreen hack on, everything's going to be all slowed down. Or not everything, but the van will be. So one moment, I have to restart the level. Or restart the game with widescreen hacks off. Blah. And here we are again. Much faster now, you see.
Computers up there, and these fire slugs seem intent on getting to them before us. The first one to 60 computers wins.
Yeah, basically just punch everything whenever you get the chance. And smash computers. And they can actually smash computers when they're dying too, which is a little bit annoying at times. Sometimes even if you punch them, it will not stop them from doing what you do not want them to do. But thankfully, the fan has absurdly good handling, so it's not too bad as long as you can actually keep a good awareness of what's going on around you. And move the camera effectively and whatnot. Come on, go away. A large part of this isn't actually just be able to pick up on the monitors, and that is part of it later on, but it's also be able to get rid of, well, these things quickly enough, because whenever there are multiple monsters sitting around, lava monsters, magma monsters, you might call these things magma since they're inside the volcano, but if they're around, they're going to be destroying monitors. So if you get rid of them as quickly as possible, that's usually a lot less of an issue than otherwise would be. So make extermination a very high priority. Of course, if they're clumped, they're not going to do as much damage, but still. see a weird thing coming out and punching everything too. But that's still a bit secondary to what we're trying to do. Boom! I'm not really sure how Bentley knew there just happened to be 119 computers sitting around here. But it works for us.
Nice driving, Murray. Now we have enough data to open the security doors. Just past them is the control room to Clockwork's Death Ray Tower. I think it's time for some Cooper thieving and sabotage. Don't you think, Sly?
Let us go indeed. And I should probably re-enable the widescreen actually. So just give me a moment, please. And here we are.
Careful, Sly. Those tiles are booby-trapped. You better get out of there.
Hold on. That's Carmelita. She looks trapped.
Serves that cop right. She's been dogging us from the start.
It's just a misunderstanding. We've got to free her.
Are you crazy, Sly? Clockwork probably stuck her there to trap you.
But if I don't do anything, Carmelita's doomed. Besides, stealing just won't be any fun without her.
Sly, your ridiculous raccoon logic sends shivers up my shell. But if you're determined to go through with this, that barrel will undoubtedly help, though I have no idea how you'll get up there.
Dude, a spire jump here, a rail slide there. I've done this a million times.
Alright, I have to wonder, how does Carmelita have the authority making these arrests in so many different countries? Just seems a tad peculiar. Anyways, careful not to actually touch anything here when you're sliding across these rails, because they will zap you. Swing! Like I said, all these levels are pretty short, but pretty rough. I remember, I also accidentally just jumped right on top of that pad right there. That you have to walk around like I am right now. I just walked right on top of it the first time without realizing it was even there. Whoa, very sturdy barrel. And apparently accidentally touching the railing here will also set off the alarm, which is something I would think would be a little bit annoying. Yes, plenty of alarms. Oh, you jerk! That went well. Such for feeling fancy about getting through this. Or getting through it at all. Wow. And thankfully, whenever you fail, you can be pretty quick to fix things. But no, in case you're wondering, that path I knocked down does not stay down. It's actually there, I guess, so you can have the barrel go down. Although you wouldn't need to do that, so I'm not really sure. Because you don't need an incline to go down something with a barrel. You can just kind of drop straight off. But whatever. That's the only thing only use I can think of for it. Now then. With that out of the way again. Let's go onwards. Camera, please! Don't. Oh, dear. And I should not walk into the lava. See if we can do this a little bit better at the start. With the annoying noise of everything shooting at me at once as well going on in the background. Come on, you. These things move more quickly or something after you set off the alarm. So that's what it feels like. Stop! Please. Remember last time I was here, only disrupted life. That was very nice. And exactly what you'd expect.
Sly Cooper. I should have known you were behind this.
You got me wrong, Miss Fox. I'm here to rescue you.
Not doing a very good job of it.
You sentimental fool. Empathy has always been the downfall of the Cooper clan.
I knew this was a trap. Looks like I'm going to have to do some fast and furious hacking to shut down that gas before Sly's brain is turned to cheese.
But first, a monologue.
Haven't had to do this in a while. Okay, I use the left analog stick to steer and the right analog stick to unleash my hacker code. Those green data packets need to be destroyed if I'm going to get at the yellow security code.
And you get to play as Bentley, which is kind of cool.
Looks like I triggered one of Clockwork's security algorithms. Stay sharp, Bentley.
You cannot destroy those security drones, by the way, in case you're wondering. But do not let anything touch you. You can touch the walls, but that's it. Do not touch the remnants of the green things. And of course, I don't know if you can touch the security things or not, but you don't want to be near them anyways, because they're shooting out things that you don't want to be close to. Ow. You can't, your horseshoes also will be in effect here, even though you have health. You'll get 3 extra, if you have a horseshoe, you'll get 3 extra hits back once you run out. So your horseshoes, darn it, are not useless here. Come on, does that really need to be where that thing is? There we go. No, it's the last one. Bentley has some interesting exclamations for when you complete any given section. Whoa, being a little bit closer than I should. This is basically asteroids, really. Asteroids, but with tank controls. Well, with tank controls that you'd see on the PlayStation instead of on the arcade machine. But it's basically something you want to have the same strategies for. Try to take things out one at a time so you don't have too many things flying around at once that may or may not hit you. But at the same time, you need to worry about this thing fling projectiles at you, which is annoying, but definitely something you can deal with. Oh wait, you can hit them, but they won't die.
I'm the best. No code can stand before me.
Hooray. Unless it's an owl dialect, then I'm just kind of screwed.
Sly, I was wrong about you. Break me out of this force field by smashing its base, and I'll make it up to you somehow.
We might do that. Ah! I can break physics. These things got regenerated, didn't they? Whatever. But we'll have to see what that...
I know you must hate me now, and I don't blame you. You've got to break me out of here before the gas comes back on.
I heard you. But I have an episode outro to do first. I'll see you guys next time when we actually decide to do that, and things that happen after that are interesting ones. Actually, the next part's really cool, believe me. We'll probably finish the game next episode too, so hey, exciting things that are gonna happen. See you then, guys!